Hello everyone, my name is Dana Cleveley, founder of Breathing Room Solutions. I am proud to present my journey in developing a soft plastic collection program in Langley, BC, Canada. It was recycling day and I was racing out to the curb in my PJs to make it in time. To my embarrassment, I met the hauler in the driveway. He said to me, "I'm actually glad I caught you. You can't put this soft plastic in here." He pulled out a chip bag from my blue bin and held it up to me. I said, "Oh, okay. So where does it go?" He shrugged and said, "The garbage, I guess." So what is soft plastic? It is the low-grade packaging that has taken the food industry by storm with its unbeatable cost and flexible features. And where does it go? When China stopped taking it in 2018, our soft plastic was redirected to Canadian landfills. In June of 2018, Recycle BC introduced a soft plastic drop-off program for residents. The aim was to gather enough to begin testing for a viable recycling solution. In December of 2018 and again in June of 2019, I contacted Recycle BC to find out how the program was going. Both times I was informed that participation had been next to nothing. Why? Because drop-off is inconvenient. This is the point when I discovered an opportunity to relieve residents of this pain by offering them a soft plastic pickup program. Friends and family members who I shared the idea with agreed that pickup was a must. However, they also said that they wouldn't want to pay. If not residents, then who would monetize my service? Ever had one of those aha moments that actually woke you up in the night? Well, this was mine. It dawned on me that the food producers who are bringing most of this material to market could monetize my pickup program. I realized that I could be quite intentional with who I approached for sponsorship. Organic and sustainably driven food producers actually suffer from using this packaging the most because it holds them back from shining a spotlight on their sustainability. This is their pain point. In this arrangement, sponsors would benefit from cause-related marketing, improve their brand association, and increase brand awareness by association. These developments led me to create the following VPS for Breathing Room Solutions: a soft plastic pickup program that helps residents of Brookswood who want to recycle soft plastic by decreasing inconvenience and increasing accessibility. So why now? The opportunity is timely. Plastics enter our landfill at an alarming rate each year. The opportunity is also in the right place. Canada's waste crisis is no secret to consumers who are beginning to demand action from industry and government. And what are my effectual means in relation to this initiative? I am an avid recycler, a green thumb, and supporter of anything and everything organic. I am a student of the BCom program at Royal Roads and am taking the Vancouver Master Recycling Program. I also have experience operating a business. I was born and raised in the township of Langley, where I have deep connections with family and friends, and see an opportunity to promote this program through the Langley School District. Out of the 500 certified organic food producers in BC, I am estimating that 30 of those producers would be interested in sponsoring my business. Next, I needed to clarify who my key stakeholders were to determine who I needed to approach. I learned from Rita that my idea involves a double-sided platform, where both the supply and demand of the product is managed by the same company. I felt that sponsors were the most important stakeholder for me to approach first, but not unlike anyone else, I had to pivot as a result of COVID, since organic food producers are quite unavailable at this time. So I surveyed residents instead to determine their willingness to participate in the program. The survey results revealed that my customer is a busy mom who lives in Brookswood and belongs to Generation X. She participates regularly in the Blue Bin program and is the recycling coordinator in her household. She recycles primarily because she is concerned for the well-being of the environment and on a lesser level to set an example for her kids. She wants to recycle soft plastic and would be more likely to participate in a soft plastic pickup program if it were of no cost and sponsored by food producers. A key takeaway from my survey is that all of the respondents were interested in participating in my program. Respondents use words like desperate, priority, just do it, absolutely, etc., indicating that this waste issue has become a pain point for people. A last-minute interview with a small organic food producer, let's call them Company X, informed me that they would be interested in sponsoring my program for somewhere between $3,000 to $6,000 per year. In exchange, Company X would want me to get their brand in front of as many people as possible. In particular, they would want their involvement in the program promoted at the retail level and would also want particular times of the year, such as Back to School and Earth Day, to be leveraged. They particularly loved that the initiative was local. Finally, Company X revealed that their non-recyclable packaging is a pain point because it keeps them from promoting a fully sustainable brand. A breakthrough conversation that I had with Rita helped me to realize the advantage of registering as a not-for-profit corporation. Having such a legal structure would allow me to accept donations and sponsorships, which is key to securing a unique advantage over competing for-profit collection companies. I would be the executive curator of this service and would monetize the business by seeking sponsorships. Moving on to forecasting. In year 1, total revenue is projected at $111,000. I plan to secure 6 to 8 corporate sponsorship agreements, which equates to about $72,000. I hope to acquire $20,000 in donations, $5,000 in grants, and a $5,000 interest-free loan from a family member. Finally, I will be rolling the cash from the sale of my vehicle into the business. I included this because I plan to replace my vehicle with the electric transit van that I will be leasing for use in this program. My highest expenditure is payroll, which will grow with the business. My next highest expenditure is the lease of an all-electric transit van, which I chose for environmental, brand, and financial benefits. I recently spoke with the owner of a recycling company in Vancouver who has been trying for years to turn her fleet electric, but the cost is too immense for an established business. As a not-for-profit corporation looking to purchase one vehicle, I could negotiate reduced pricing with the dealer, leverage my sustainable operations over competing collection companies, and gain a long-term asset. My marketing strategy is heavily focused on face-to-face efforts in the first and second month of operations. I plan to allow for 25 minutes per customer acquisition, which equates to about $13 customer acquisition cost based on achieving 142 signups in the first 2 months. Digital costs include sign-up platforms and website development. This equates to approximately $4 customer acquisition cost per month. This is a summary of my pro forma cash flow statement that includes the loan payment which is completed in year 2. This projection shows profitability in year 1 and a steady increase in years 2 and 3. Another learning point for me was understanding how to apply the ROI tool to my scenario. A corporate sponsor's anticipated return on their investment is going to affect their willingness to buy in. I've learned that this will be an important question to ask potential sponsors during interviews. Considering that most sponsors want a minimum 2-to-1 ROI ratio, I am aiming for a 3-to-1 ratio for my sponsors. Using a 70% discount rate as a startup in the seed stage, my net present value is $11,230. My business model statement is as follows. Breathing Room Solutions operates a soft plastic packaging pickup program that is monetized by sponsorships from organic food producers that receive marketing exposure through various networks associated with our program. Who has helped me along the way? My instructor Tabea from Strategy, my family and friends, individuals from the Township of Langley, members of the recycling industry, and throughout this course, Rita has helped me to wrap my head around a lot of new concepts. My biggest challenge throughout this process has been connecting with food producers who are facing an unprecedented increase in product demand. Another challenge has been wrapping my brain around how to monetize my business. Sponsorship was for bike races and events in my mind. Rita helped me to reshape my thinking and view sponsorship as a way for businesses to engage in cause-related marketing. My next steps would be to interview more sponsors, approach Recycle BC with a pitch for my minimum viable service, launch my minimum viable service, assess, and finally create a pitch for a full program and contract with Recycle BC. At this point, I would like to bring this venture to capstone and look forward to taking my next steps. Thank you all very much for listening to my presentation.